Hi everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. And today we're taking a look at, from the Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force Activators subline, this is Optimus Prime and High Test. Perhaps a rename for the character High Q, I don't know, don't hold me to that, but I gotta say, I know when we took a review of Soundwave, I said that that was my favorite, but I think Optimus Prime has actually become my favorite. I like the transformation, I like High Test, although there's, Soundwave has a few more play features. But, as always, we'll just start off real quick, taking a look at High Test. Basically no articulation with the Minicon, but it has a very nice shade of blue, and what's really cool here, as you can see, is that the guns are actually attached to his arms, and they can flip out of the way. That's for the transformation. Speaking of which, just want to go ahead and flip the Minicon in half, just like so. That will automatically slide the head in, and then you want to go and rotate the arms around, and in doing so you'll notice that one has a tab, one has a slot, and you just bring them together just like so, and High Test is in its vehicle mode, which is a little bit of a tank. Now to keep going one step further, turn into weapon mode, go inside here and flip down the handle. Now it is actually kind of tricky to flip down the handle before you fold up the legs, because there's something on the feet that will hit the handle and force it out of joint. So just bring it forward like that, and there you have a handheld blaster. This is also how it'll activate the spring-loaded weapon features on Optimus Prime. There's a little hole here at the top. Just go ahead and drop it in, push them down, and the main section here will flip up, and these side panels will flip out, revealing some missiles on both sides and some front blasters. This is really kind of cool and very indicative. Like, all these activators are indicative of the mask line, and I have to say I do enjoy it quite a bit. And then now, when removing the Minicon, it's looking like I thought I noticed a little bit of a mold flash or a straining plastic. We'll put High Test off to the side. Now that reset, one thing you want to make sure is that these parts here at the top, the blasters, haven't unpegged. They peg together. So you just want to push that down, hold it down in place, and then go ahead and flip the panels around. These panels, if this main cannon section isn't pegged into place properly, these side panels have a tendency to not lock in properly. So we'll pause and we'll get into the transformation. Okay, like all activators, you don't need the Minicon to activate the spring-loaded gimmick, but you do need to activate it for the transformation. The black button right here, just come back and push it up. That will spring everything into place. That's the first step. Second step, you want to come on down, unhook the cab here from the front. While you're swinging it around, go ahead and push down the front cab part. There's a little peg right there that will fit into a hole right there. That'll bring it all together. The next step, what you want to do is take the cannons here, rotate them up, and then unpeg them, bring them out to the side, just like so. What you can then do, and this is a really cool part of the transformation, is basically the legs folded backwards up on themselves. So you want to bring them out like that, flip up the feet. If they don't separate on their own, go ahead and separate them, and then swing these panels up. There are little hooks on the inside that will secure that into place, so we can now stand Optimus Prime up as I adjust the camera, because he's going a little bigger, and finish off the transformation, bring down the arms to the side, and rotate his head around. And there you have Optimus Prime in its robot mode. Articulation, basically you do have that lateral leg movement, but that's as far as it can go. And you do have bending at the elbows. And of course, he can hold High Test in its weapon mode, just like so. So, very armored up Optimus Prime. This does look like the new version of that Hyper Change figure with these extra cannons, but on those are pegged on. These are attached, via the spring system. Very cool. I really like it, and it was nice to see Optimus Prime included in the line. As I said in the beginning, I'm going back and forth about whether I like Optimus Prime or Soundwave more from the Activators line, which one's the best. I will say I do like High Test a bit more than Laserbeak. Laserbeak was a bit fiddly with the wings popping off, and I did break the leg, but High Test just comes together as a weapon a lot nicer. Unfortunately, Optimus Prime doesn't have that rolling feature with the reciprocating cannons that Soundwave did, so I think it's, that makes the vehicle mode a little more playable. But I do like these giant cannons that much more. I mean, either way, both are great toys. Yes, they're for a younger audience, but I think there's some stuff here for adult collectors. Definitely worth a pickup. I actually bought this figure off of eBay, but I did see it in Target the day I bought Soundwave, so they are out there. This is your old pal Chuck for Optimus Prime and High Test. We will see you next time.